Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. I hope this video finds each and every one of you happy, peaceful and content wherever you are. That is always and always my sincere intention for each and every one of your lives. And thank you so much for everyone who's been with me on this journey. Your presence for me has been the biggest blessings, and the beautiful messages that you leave for me are nothing short of just God's grace on me. That's what I feel about it. Now, coming back to the video, we have 3 piles, and today we are talking about messages from Archangel Michael. Now, this essentially was a requested video by one of you on my previous angel videos, and of course I love to take up your requests, so that is exactly what I'm doing today. Now, please make sure you take your time when it comes to selecting your pile, and when you are done, we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that Archangel Michael has for you today. Now, as usual, as you guys know, Archangel Michael is an angel of protection, and the very thing that you've chosen to watch this video indicates that he has a special protection around you. He's present in your life, he's helping you move forward, and his wisdom is with you always. Okay, so whenever you feel like you need help to get rid of certain energies, call upon him. Now, the very first message for you from him is, it's time to move, it's time to get going, is what he's trying to tell you. You have been in one place for very long time, whether this is in terms of the work you do, whether this is in terms of the thing that you're doing in your life currently. Okay, because there are some energies around you that are stuck, and of course he will assist you with this move, with this journey, but you have to help yourself too. It is always a partnership between you and Archangel Michael, and you need to hold on to your end of the bargain. Yeah, and remember this: get out of the house. Don't remain indoors for a very long time, because that is when you start overthinking, and those things really get to you after a point of time. Now, also, Archangel Michael is telling you that it is needed for you to your self-esteem. You're very capable, you're very strong, and you're beautiful. There is nothing that you cannot do in your life. Okay, you deserve all the love in the world, you deserve all the success in the world, you deserve abundance. But sometimes, because of your low self-esteem, you consider yourself undeserving of these things. So please make sure you surrender your low self-esteem. Also, Archangel Michael is telling you that it is important for you to forgive people. Forgive people. Sometimes, because you hold on to things way beyond, okay, it stagnates your energies. It creates more negative thoughts in your mind, and he is going to help you release that. He's going to help you forgive people, just to let go of them from your mind. Okay, see, you do not have to forget about what they're done, but forgiving them means getting rid of them from your mental space, because that is what is needed for you to create that inner harmony with yourself. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that as you forgive people, as you let go of certain events from your past, certain episodes from your past, okay, you will then be able to move into the future in a very rapid manner. What is happening for you, pile 1, is you're holding on to things, and not forgiving and not letting them go is actually taking away your attention from the milestones of the future. So you need to think about what your future life needs to look like, instead of looking at the past that much. Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that it is important for you to connect with your past, to connect with the people from your past who made you feel really good about yourself, because there are some friendships from your past, certain relationship from your past that make you feel really good about yourself. So give yourself more. So reconnecting with those people is absolutely something that he is trying to tell you. But moving forward, Archangel Michael is really insisting that you keep your space clean at all point of time, because an unclean space, an unclean cupboard, clutter is the source of all kind of lower energies, okay, low vibrations, and that is something we absolutely do not want. So today, whenever you're watching this video, please make sure you make it a priority to clean your space completely, keep it healthy, keep it simple, and keep it at a very, very high vibrational level. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that if you can get in an exercise routine, like especially yoga, because that sort of helps you manage your entire body, to manage your chakra system in a way, and that is what you need. Of course, for you, physical activity can be defined in different ways, but yoga is something that I will absolutely recommend, especially because it has two benefits to it. Now, you also have the card of Jesus showing up, okay? And once again, Jesus is all about love. Jesus is all about forgiveness. And you already have the card of forgiveness, okay? Now, what Jesus is basically reminding you here is the path of light, the path of love is the path of forgiveness. You cannot really be vibrating at a higher level till the time you carry grudges in your heart, okay? So you need to understand to let your burdens go, to let whatever emotions you're facing regarding other people who've wronged you in the past, give it to Jesus, give it to Archangel Michael, give it to any deity you believe in. Surrender it, let it go, forgive it, and move on, okay? And at the same time, if there is somebody out there who sort of has father issues, okay, like maybe you've not been in touch with your father for a very long time, or certain clashes with father, please make sure you heal them, you resolve them, because in resolving your relationship with your father, in honoring your father, your grandfather maybe, you will actually be given a lot of blessings, okay? Because of course, father in our life is, in the placement of the sun, and that is very important for us to receive the blessings of our father. That is very important for us too, and that's especially important for you right now. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that you are very wise, and you are required to use your wisdom, to use your ability to understand other people, to gain abundance in your life, okay? So this really brings me to healing professions. Whether this is like your full-time profession or not, consider that as a part of your life, okay? So you can take up Reiki, you can take up pranic healing, you can take up acupressure, acupuncture, all of those things, anything that brings healing to other people. But sometimes you can just be a good friend, okay? Be a good friend, because sometimes just listening to what the other person has to say, being there for them, holding space for them, brings in infinite blessings, and those blessings bring abundance into our lives, okay? So keep your ears open and keep your wisdom available to others is what is coming forth. Now, what's interesting is you have already met your soulmate, okay? Now, this could be a person you already know, a person who's already in your life, and your connection is so strong because you have been traveling together for centuries, yeah? And this connection is always going to be there in your life. So see, understand, soulmate is not only a romantic relationship. It can be a friendships, it can be a relationship with our parents, somebody from your past, once again, but these relationships are meant to be honored and seen for what they are. Soulmate relationship, a soulmate helps us learn, it helps us resolve things in ourselves and to get rid of it, and that is the part that your soulmate is playing, okay? Remember, this is all a divine play. It is not so much about how the other person is acting, but what role the other person has been given in your life that matters right now, and that is what Archangel Michael is trying to tell you. But sometimes if you feel like the presence of this soulmate is a little bit more toxic to you than normal, invite Archangel Michael to resolve these things within you, to resolve those issues within you, and to help you get slightly away from them, slightly away from their energy levels is also something that is coming forth. But also, Archangel Michael is trying to tell you that you are brave, that you're strong, that you're mighty, because you're a child of God. And act that way, because if you remember, one of the messages that you received was about low self-esteem. You cannot afford to have low self-esteem, because God does not expect that from you. God expects greatness for you, and God expects generosity from you. So give with an open heart is something that is coming through as well. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that be very careful with your karma, because pile 1, recently you have resolved a lot of karma, and that karmic debt that you have been carrying, that is sort of being out of your life, but do not create new ones. Okay, so be very, very conscious about the way you're acting, the way you're talking, and the way you're behaving, because be careful with the karma part. And you have to take up study in your life, okay, because you pile 1 are meant to be so wise, you're meant to be so intuitive, so make study a priority for you. It doesn't always mean like you have to go to university and study, but sometimes make learning a priority in your life, and in an area that you enjoy and not something you're forced to do, because in doing what you truly love, you'll really, really get beauty in your life. And that's what's coming through for you from Archangel Michael today. Now, I really want to say, pile 1, you guys are very, very protected, okay? And Archangel Michael's presence in your life is almost protective to a T. That is what I'm getting here, okay? So please make sure you continue to talk to him, you continue to invite his energies in your life, because clearly he's very, very readily available to you. As always, as I've wrapped this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages from Archangel Michael for you and your life. So let's take a look at what Archangel Michael has to tell you. Now, first of all, Archangel Michael is trying to tell you that now is the time to take up clearing, to clear your mind of all things, okay? Because for you pile 2, what happens is any kind of disturbance that is created in your life starts from your mind. So be very careful about what you allow into your space, your mental space, and what you choose to stay away from, okay? So don't let little things bother you. You know, little things are always going to happen in life. Learn to ignore them and clear them from your mind space is also coming through for you. Now, Archangel Michael is trying to tell you that it is important for you to understand that you're very wise, okay? Because you have gone through so many things in your life, your experiences are so rich that it is given you a place of honor in your life. It is given you a presence of privilege in your life. So use that privilege well, and to help others is what is coming through for you. You are almost like in this lifetime a shaman. You know, a shaman who's meant to work with others, to help others, but also to make sure that you are very careful about your own energies, okay? Because sometimes you harm your own energies by your thought patterns. That is what is coming through for you. Now, you people operate from your heart, but you need to understand you cannot open your heart to just and every one of them, okay? People come to you for healing, but who you allow a space in your heart is entirely your decision. Yeah, that's something you need to understand. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that you are absolutely a born leader. Do not ever doubt that about yourself. You are beautiful, you're brave, you're strong. Remember that about you at all points of time. And sometimes what happens is, you tend to underestimate yourself a little bit. So please make sure you are not doing that. And you need to have more friends in your life, pile 2, okay? So if you are people who have like a very small friend circle or just a few friends here and there, make sure you expand your circle a little bit, because more people need to come into your life, especially people who are like-minded, whose abilities are very similar to yours. So especially because you're very prone to going into healing professions, healers, a group of healers. You have a lot of communities these days where healers come together for prayer, for support groups. You need to be a part of that group is something that is coming through for you. Because what may happen is you may need the assistance of other people, like-minded friends, to navigate the areas of your life is what is coming through for you. But Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you, surrender to inner peace. Feel peace within you, deep within you. Okay, and make sure you have meditative moments in your life. Okay, you take time to enjoy yourself, you enjoy your own company, and to inculcate good vibes in your life. Okay, your vibes for you start with yourself, so start within by creating space in your internal mind is what is coming through for you. And also Archangel Michael is assuring you that you're coming into fullness, like the mission for which you are born is being very, very apparent to you. In fact, he's telling you that it has been shown to you for quite some time, but for some reason, maybe you're not understanding or you're not seeing it clearly. But make sure you really, really process this, because you are tremendously blessed and your purpose has been revealed to you. So, walk on that path is what is coming through for you. Now, it is important for you, pile 2, to create a sacred space for yourself, whether this is in your own house, whether this is outside by visiting a temple, a church, a mosque, whichever religious affiliation you have, spiritual affiliation you have, because creating that space where you worship together, and once again, like I said, communities coming together to pray, maybe that is something you absolutely need in your life, because that will help you uplift your energies, to uplift your vibration. So anytime you are depleted, your contact with this space or your contact with these people will help you uplift your vibrations once again, is what is coming through for you. Now, Archangel Michael also reminds you to ground your energies. Okay, you see, understand this, because you're healers, because you're so intuitive, your upper chakras are very strong and they're overactive sometimes. So balancing those upper chakras means you need to ground your energies very, very well, and that is a message I've already given you. So please pay attention to that. Sit wherever you can find time, sit whenever you can find space, and connect with the energy of Mother Earth, because Mother Earth is the greatest source of healing in our life, is what is coming through for you. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that a relationship change is upon you. Now, relationship change can actually play out in your life in multiple ways. For some, it can actually mean like going from single to being a couple now, or it could mean that, you spend more time with your husband or with your wife, or that connection changes, that gets better. But that relationship change is happening because you will change from within. And see, anytime we come across a personal growth, the people around us change as well. So you need to be open to that, is also coming through for you. And at this point of time, see, friends, you need other people very strongly in your life. So let other people help you, especially when it comes to relationship change. So especially for people who are single, ask your friends if they have anybody that they can introduce you to. And especially for people who are not very happy in the relationship or sometimes struggle, get assistance from your friends, from like-minded people, or sometimes from a therapist to assist you in your life path. Now, one thing that is absolutely important for you, pile 2, is discipline. To have a disciplined life, to have organization in your life, to have structure in your life, okay? Because a stable home environment, a grounded home environment is very, very crucial for you. See, what will happen is, if you are very erratic with your schedule, like you wake up anytime, you eat anytime, you just do what you feel is right, that will affect you to a very deep level. And we take it for granted because we have cell phones in our life all the time. We are watching television all the time. We are so glued to the outside world that sometimes we disconnect from the world that is happening around us. Okay, and that is something you absolutely need to avoid. Discipline when it comes to your daily life, when it comes to your screen time as well, is something that is absolutely encouraged for you. And you guys are emotional spenders as well, so make sure you're not doing that. You need to really, really have structure around you, is what is coming forth. But of course, you're entering into a time of spiritual growth, but you're also entering into a time of material growth. Okay, So, as you move forward, you may experience that newer avenues of wealth are available to you, or just you have a new beginning. Okay, for some of you, of course, you may be in the process of shifting to a new house or acquiring assets for yourself. But that clearly, in terms of your material life, because your root chakra will be grounded, after you ground it consistently, you can expect a new beginning in terms of your life when it comes to your material realm. Now, understand this. One reason why you're being asked to ground your energies very, very strongly is in the upcoming time, you are going to receive a lot of downloads, a lot of information from the heavenly realm, from an alternative paradigm is going to be available for you. You guys are healers, you're going to be healing the planet and people around you. So a lot of truths are going to be revealed to you, okay? And to understand that truth, to assimilate it and to understand it, ground your energies very, very firmly, okay? Now, for a couple of you, the possibility of astral travel may actually open up for you. Like with your dreams, especially, be very careful with what you're dreaming, because the possibility of you visiting places in your dreams and then realizing, oh, this is not really something that I'm imagining in my life, that is actually happening. That is what astral travel will do to you. So be prepared for that, and for that you need to ground your energies absolutely. But of course, you're entering a time that is absolutely very, very lucky for you. And especially for people who've been wanting a child, or, have been trying for a child for a very long time. The upcoming 6 months are very, very crucial for you. And it may so happen that you will be blessed with a beautiful child is what is coming through for you. But a time of fertility, a time of growth is what is indicated for you. And things are going to move very, very quickly moving forward, and life is really speeding up. So make sure you are up for that speed, because you are meant to keep up, and maybe that is also requiring you to ground your energies. The very crucial part for you is to make your mental space clean and to ground your energies and to organize your life in a specific structure, because certain things that are going to be happening for you in your life need you to do that before you move forward. Get that very, very clear. Pile 2, because of the energetic downloads and the shift in vibration that you will be experiencing. Overall, those are the messages that are coming through for you from Archangel Michael. As always, as I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes and blessings. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive from Archangel Michael. Now, first of all, Archangel Michael is trying to tell you that you are a beacon of hope. You are a beacon of positivity. You are able to channel energies that are beyond your reach sometimes. And for that, he's absolutely proud of you, and he is asking you to continue your good work, to really vibrate at a higher vibration, because it is necessary for you to first of all get those energetic downloads because of your energy patterns. Okay, see, what has happened is, because you managed your energies in such a manner that you constantly vibrate at a higher level, you get these downloads even when you do not realize it, even when maybe you did not even ask for it. Okay, that is what is coming through for you. But of course, make sure to stay away from the shadows. Okay, so anytime a negative thought affects you, look at that thought, see if that thought is a reality. If this is just a projection of your mind, ignore it, let it go. But if you feel like, okay, this is something I actually need to consider, resolve it and let it go. But pay attention to those thoughts, because resolving them instead of repressing them is what is needed for you to create this beautiful energy and to sustain it further. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that there may be certain unhealthy patterns in your life, especially regarding certain people. Now, if you feel like, there are certain people in your life, or you attract people in your life that are sort of toxic for you, unavailable people, people who cannot really give you what you need, make sure you resolve that within yourself. You ask yourself, what kind of love do I think I deserve? Because understand this, anytime we love a person who's not right for us, it is basically we feel on some level that we deserve them. Because if you felt like I deserve the very best, you would never allow these people in your life. Yeah, so make sure you pay attention to that. Pile 3, you're also being told that you are ready for a beautiful future for yourself, okay? You are ready for living a magnificent life. Do not be afraid of saying yes to change, because that change is absolutely upon you. You are ready to explore the world, to move out, to live a beautiful and complete life. The world is your oyster at this point of time, waiting for you to explore. Step out. Step out of the boundaries that you've created for yourself in your mind and in your own life. You are ready. You were born ready, is what is coming through for you. Because believe it or not, that is going to happen for you, okay? Now, you need to understand this. Change is beautiful, but change can also be messy. But once it gets messy, it always gets better. Yeah, so do not be afraid of the mess. Do not be afraid of change because you're afraid of things being not so pleasant or not in a way that you anticipated. Do not overthink is a message that is coming through for you as well, because change is upon you and it is going to be a beautiful change. Now, moving forward, I believe as you make this move, as you sort of get out of that comfort zone of yours, you will meet a lot of people. You connect with a lot of people who share your interest, people who are very positive, who have a beautiful light. So connect with those people. Yeah, identify people who you feel are positive for you. Identify the people that you feel you want to be like, and try to be more like them. Try to associate with them. Do not allow toxic people to come into your life, people who drain your energies, because you are a beacon of light, a beacon of hope, and you attract these people sometimes to you, is also what is coming through. Now, at the same time, if you can involve aromatherapy in your life, that will be brilliant, and especially when it comes to certain energetic clearing, especially to heal your chakras, certain aromatherapy oils can be especially beneficial. Yeah, so make sure you do that. For me, it is lemongrass. That is my absolute favorite. Anytime I feel like I need that little bit of positivity, I just have lemongrass around and it just makes me feel so good. So why not try that? That is a suggestion I really want to leave you. But whatever speaks to you, whatever aromatherapy speaks to you, you can go for it. Okay, your transformations are clearly taking you towards a new beginning, but you're somehow afraid of making that. It's like you're stuck to a place and you're like, oh, should I do this? Should I not? What's going to happen is it's going to become a beautiful journey for you. That is what is going to happen. Yeah. So start walking that path is coming forth as well, and know your worth. Absolutely know your worth. You are allowing people who take advantage of you time and again, who take and do not give. Do not allow that. Yeah, know your worth, know what you bring to the table, and ask for it. We accept the love we think we deserve. Do not ever forget that. Write it down million times, because that is the kind of love you will accept in your life. And when it comes to your love life especially, you need to be optimistic. You need to be positive. You need to have it deep within yourself that I deserve all the beautiful things in life, that the love I seek is out there. A beautiful love, a love which will allow me to be myself and who I will allow to be themselves. Okay, allowing this situation to unfold naturally, not trying to control each other. Those are the most beautiful kind of relationships, and be very positive about that kind of relationship is what is coming through for you. Now, you have a lot of friends in your life, pile 3, okay? You have a lot of support in your life. You have almost the presence of friends who are like overprotective about you. And whether they say it out loud to you or they don't, they are there. They have your back. That is the sense I'm getting here. So make sure you be open to those friends. If you're going through anything in your life, or if you just want to share anything, be open to it. Do not keep your energies repressed, is what is coming through for you. And of course, you have double messages from Archangel Michael, because this card is also a card of Archangel Michael. Have faith in your future, pile 3. Have faith in your future. And of course, you are also being told to rediscover parts of yourself that you have lost, especially to your relationship, especially if you feel like there's no hope in relationship, or you feel like things may not change. it can change at any point of time because you have Radharani showing up in your life. So in your life moving forward, if you welcome this beautiful change, you will experience a great deal of harmony in your relationship. You will experience a great deal of healing in your relationship. So allow that healing to come to you is what is coming through as well. Now, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that make space for meditation. Allow space for stillness, because stillness is what you need in your life, especially when transformations become a little chaotic. Yeah, ground your energies, just breathe sometimes. Just breathe. You know, sometimes I feel like, pile 3, just monitor your breath for you. That will make a lot of sense for you, because you will realize anytime you're having anxiety, you're breathing in a very, very shallow manner. Yeah, so anytime you realize your breath is shallow, it's time for you to go back to the spirit. It's time for you to sit, breathe, and meditate if you can. Okay, that's what's coming through for you. Now, pile 3, you're also being told that moving forward, you need to acquire new skills. You need to acquire new training, because clearly there is a job that needs to be done through you, but for which you require additional training. Now, this could actually be at work, or this could be at, your school, or this could be when it comes to your work of life. But you need more skills. You need to improve, and you need to keep improving, because there is a lot of work that spirit needs to get out of you is what is coming through. Now, you also need to understand you guys are gentle, very gentle in your energies. Okay, so accept that gentleness, but also be strong about it. Yeah, you get to decide who comes and who leaves. And remember, at any point of time your life can turn around. One moment is what it takes for miracles to happen. So believe in those miracles is also coming through for you. But at the same time, Archangel Michael is also trying to tell you that, of course, you need people in your life. You are going to be having new connections in your life, but do not lose yourself. Do not lose your independence. Do not lose your ability to think for yourself, because your ability to think for yourself, your ability to dictate terms in your life is your greatest superpower. Never, ever, ever give it away. Remember, we started off by really describing your beautiful life. You have a beautiful light, and you are meant to do this alone. Nobody else is going to do this for you in this lifetime. You're going to be having friends, you're going to be having family. They walk their own path, and you are a soul who has their own path to walk. So act accordingly. Yeah, that is what is important for you moving forward. As always, I want to leave you with nothing but my beautiful blessings and prayers for your future life. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.